Hi, and welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about geocentric and heliocentric models, which were two models of the solar system, which initially, because of the way things work, everybody thought the Earth was in the center of everything. So I'm going to start with that one. So initially, before we had all our technology and whatnot, everybody thought the Earth was the center of everything, and everything moved around the Earth. So we called it the geocentric model. Obviously, we know it's incorrect now. G actually is Earth in Latin, right? And that's why anything that begins with G-O refers to the Earth. So geocentric is Earth-centered model. The Earth is stationary, and most objects revolve around it. The only big problem that a lot of scientists were having a hard time with this was explaining planetary motion. You guys remember recalling back to our earlier notes that the planets move in loops, and they decided that, okay, they move like that in the orbits, they move in loops. And a lot of scientists were like, that doesn't make sense, it doesn't look good. So they move in circular patterns called epicycles. This was accepted till the 16th century, until some people came along and changed the thoughts. So here it is. So Earth in the center, and the moon, obviously the closest object, and then you got Mercury, Venus, the Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and then stars also moving. So they didn't have us moving at all, which kind of was incorrect. So we'll talk more about that in a moment and continue on with this. All right, so here's another look at it, same idea. So remember, Earth, Moon, Mercury, Venus, the Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Okay, and of course they didn't know about the other planets beyond. But either way, they had these circular patterns that they would be moving in through their orbits, which didn't make sense to most people. And Ptolemy was the person that first came up with this model. But again, we know it's not the correct way. But they still ask about it in the questions, right? Matching up the correct model name. There is a video here which you guys can watch. It's on Nicholas Copernicus, and you'll learn what changed this whole idea. Okay, so heliocentric model came about, and Helios was named for Greek god of the sun. So that's why they named it the heliocentric model. This is the sun-center model, and obviously it's the current model we use today. It was able to explain planetary motion well, and the Foucault pendulum, everything we know that proves motion. So in other words, it's the correct model. It's the one we now use and talk about the solar system. Okay, so it looks familiar because we did it in the other chapters, but Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and the only thing that goes around Earth is the moon, and then Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Okay, and Copernicus came up with this. He also fixed the stars in place, because remember, we rotate to cause the stars to move across our sky, as we mentioned. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was a quick, easy little topic.